You are now listening to Between Us Girls, the podcast, where we discuss life's fuckeries and then some over wine.
Hey, welcome to our show. This is Michelle.
Danielle.
And this is
Between Us Girls.
And tonight, we have a special guest with us. Same as Kent, Kyle.
Kent.
You want to go?
Okay.
Chalet.
Chalet.
Like cello, but A. Yeah, chalet.
Well, then maybe you
That's
should have. Never mind.
Yeah.
Danielle, what are we going to sip on tonight while we talk?
So our lovely guest here blessed us with a bottle of wine. He was so nice and so kind. So it is a red blend by Gnarly Head. Let me see, can y'all
Yeah.
see this? It's a cute little bottle.
It kind of reminds me of 19 Crimes.
It says double black, so I feel like it's gonna be extra silky. Cause it's double.
Kind of like,
and it got a big
kind of like
booty on
Keisha from Belly.
Like Keisha from Belly.
Yeah.
Y'all, her skin
Yeah, when
is
DM
always glowing.
No, but like, especially when DMX was like, listen. You remember she was all greasy after that? Yeah.
So this is a 2014, and the alcohol percentage is 15.
Fuck.
So
That might be the max.
he was looking out for us today.
Yeah, no, I definitely made sure. Yeah, I was like,
There's a hero. As always. Yeah. Are you going to sing with me?
sometimes, yes. That is correct.
No one reaches out a hand for you to hold. Okay.
It'll have to resonate.
All right. So,
Yeah.
so we are going to talk about. So, like, okay. The last week, I don't know. This is going to come out the following week. So last week, there was a conversation going around, some screenshots of a woman asking her person she's dating, significant other. It wasn't super clear what the solid status was of their relationship. It was a guy that she's been talking to. She asked him if he would give her $20 for her kid's school field trip. First of all, it's summertime. Who the fuck made this shit up?
Well, we don't know how old this is.
True.
Okay.
So the guy was like, basically told her no and insinuated that she needs to ask her baby dad, one of the two. It's been drama all week. Like, I've been going in on Ron Friedman probably like for the last 7 days now.
Really?
Yeah, behind this post. Because every time he talks, I'm like, you know what? Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about. And then we're also going to talk about whether or not everybody has options. I personally, I think people got options. But let's talk about the $20 thing first. So what are your thoughts on that?
Okay, so I understand both sides of the situation.
Right.
From his standpoint, I get it. It's like, I'm not their parent. I am dating you, and I'm not trying to take care of your kids. Oh,
Nigga, $20.
let's just say that.
Bitch, I said I'm not sending them hoes to college, okay?
For the sake of argument, let's just say that they're just dating and they're not in a relationship. Because we really don't know, right?
Right.
Oh,
It
you
was
had
very
already heard.
vague. Yeah.
We really do
Okay.
not know what the status of their relationship
All right.
is. So let's just say that they're dating. Now, when I'm dating somebody, I don't invite people to my house. They don't meet my child. She can go on forever, and you just never come to my house, and you never get involved in my life like that. So I understand like a bit of separation. However, on the other side, where the part where he had me fucked up was when he was talking about how he don't give women money, only his wife. And
What? I didn't read all that. No, what?
yeah, he said something in there about like not giving Like the only woman that he will give money to is his wife or whatever. But how do you even, as a woman, how do you begin to even trust that this man will be your husband? As your husband, he will provide for you if he has not shown you that through the time that y'all were dating. That's just like It's
the same goes for when men want women to do whatever they expect from a wife. Show me, try out a little bit. Where's your interview?
Right. It's no different than like a woman saying, "Oh, he's not gonna cheat anymore once we get married. We get married, and everything is gonna change."
Girl, he's already fucking that bitch.
Exactly. So it's like you cannot have that expectation that everything is just gonna flip a script once you sign that paper.
It actually gets worse.
Exactly.
So like whatever their condition is, it's going to lessen.
That was my issue with the thing. You know, and I get him saying, you know what, you need to go to your kid's dad first. And he made the assumption that she didn't.
Right. She might have asked and like, man, I ain't got it right now.
She said in the message, one of the messages said that she went to them already and they didn't have it. So it was like literally like, so between 4 motherfucking adults, nobody got $20.
Yeah, but like sometimes I don't have $20.
No, but but why couldn't you just say you don't have $20? Do you really need a dissertation for this? You know, like
but you know
wait
what?
until you have the $20. If I was the woman, I would have said, "Well, okay, I understand
I got
that
it.
we're not together and we're not official, but just."
But
for sake of argument, do you even have $20 to
argue
about? Do you have fucking $20 to argue about? That's what I was concerned about. That's when I stopped reading. Like you said, the wife thing, and I was like, well, wait, y'all arguing about $20, but doesn't even have it.
Like that was literally what I said on the post. I said, let me find out. He said all this shit because he don't even have $20.
Right.
Because it's probably like, bitch, I don't even get paid until Friday. It's Tuesday like a motherfucker. I gotta eat and park at work. No. Okay? I mean, shit, just be honest and say, really, instead of being like, well, why you asking me? Why you want to ask that other nigga?
3 words.
Because everybody get paid on Friday.
Can't right now. It kind of sounds like he spent his last $9.85 on E&J and a can of soda and then decided that he was going to drink it up. Life was already hard.
And then she was like,
yeah.
Say, baby. And then he was like, God damn.
Yeah.
Sip. But the thing is, though, it's like...
I only make $10.25 at this HEB overnight stocking. This bitch trying to do it. No, anyways.
I really wish we knew what kind of guy this was.
I'm telling you what
kind of guy. But you know what? There are
is.
people who... I'm not going to say nothing.
You know, I respect the boundary, though. I respect him setting that boundary. And, you know, she got upset. Like, I would probably get upset, too. It's like, wait a minute. Because you're dating me and you're trying to separate me from my child when you know that we're a package deal. So... to me, in that situation, if you don't want to take care of anybody else's kids,
don't date
somebody with kids. Like plain and simple. You don't even involve yourself in that situation for it to even come up.
Right. And actually, I dated somebody who I think it was
wouldn't give you $20.
He wouldn't give. He gave it to me. He gave me the money, but he did make a comment about my son's dad should have given it to me, and I was like, $20. Oh, okay. I didn't ask again though. But then I just was like, but you also gonna pay this rent and I'm gonna live here. So
I think that just you know what though, I won't sit here and like stand by one way or the other. I think that really just that's based on whatever relationship is out there, you know. I mean, in my former relationship with my daughter's mom, she already had a kid. And my biggest complaint was not necessarily her going to the baby dad, but really it was about, why are you still talking about how he's not shit, you know?
Right.
You still get, if you're missing X amount of dollars for this kid, I already knew you had a kid, you know? I knew that if we were going to go to the next level.
So you were like, why aren't you even coming to me?
Yeah.
Or
like, no. It's like mission accomplished. Why do you need more?
Right.
You know, and that's where I was confused.
Yeah.
It was like, you said you needed $250 at this particular time for her to go on this field trip, not $20, like it's 1978 or some shit. But I mean, it's like, oh, she's going to DC. She needs $250.
Trying to play basketball in the league, and they need $20 for the uniform.
But I'm not saying that any man is lesser for deciding not to do that. That was just my decision on this. But I think I'm more pissed off about the fact that this is $20 that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to fuck that off. Look how much money I spent on fucking PlayStation.
That's all there is to it.
You know what I mean? Really, like, it's it's $20.
Yeah.
But it's every man's right to say, like, you know
it
what, I ain't got it.
definitely is.
But for
But-
you to go through all that shit and then, like, you didn't even say, I don't have it first or I do have it,
He
but
just didn't want to give it to her, is what
Right.
it seems like to me.
And the thing is like I said, that since I had a similar experience, I respect the fact that he gave it to me, but set the boundary anyway, because he was like, I really don't feel comfortable doing this. And I said, okay. I never asked him again.
But what can you do with $20?
Well, it wasn't 20, it was 50.
I spent $80 before I got here. And it wasn't on the kid. And that's what I'm trying to
But
figure
you know,
out.
like some people
Like-
are really like funny with their money. I mean, I dated a guy that did not want to give me the cash, but he would pay for stuff. So like if I said, so I mean, like,
I guess I can see that. I can
you
see
know what
that.
I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like,
yeah.
if I said, you know, hey, my car note is due or whatever like that, he would be like, okay, give me the information and I'll go and make the payment. Like he would do that kind of thing. Like he had an issue with.
But he already set the boundary and he paid for it. He didn't
Yeah,
go
he
through
paid.
this.
Right.
He didn't go through
Yeah.
this like 10-mile long dissertation
I
about
know.
how you need to go to your daddy and how.
But my point was that some guys are just really funny with money and handing it over to somebody because I think that
With a certain amount, hell yeah, you need to give me the information.
they
yeah.
feel like they're being used, you know, and
Yep.
they wanna sort of protect themselves against that,
Right, but they don't have no problem showing up and being like, girl, I know it's 12:30, but you give me that ass.
you know.
Like, there's no issue with that, right?
But that's you didn't.
Same thing.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
So pretty much, we're leveraging what? What we have to offer.
Ass can't go in a wallet. And
But
come
you're a
with
different
you.
type of person.
Yeah.
There are some people who are like, well, I'm not going to be spending no money on you if you ain't giving me nothing in return. I ain't gonna be working for you and I ain't getting nothing in return.
But that's-
she say she want me to go over there and she want me to
That's called
fix her fence.
That's
I know she gonna give me some of that ass. Remember that song by Erykah Badu? She was
about
like,
fencing and ass.
no. She said every time we go
Oh, I was
somewhere,
about to
you
say,
don't want
'cause I
to
didn't know.
you don't want to pay for
I
it.
didn't know. I was like, shit,
She
I'm
said
not on
every
my
time
R&B.
we go somewhere, you don't want to pay for it, but then you turn around and ask me for some ass. I mean, it's a real thing.
It is.
What, like?
Like men feel like, well, I'm saying men overall, but some men do feel like
They feel like that's their way of being compensated in return
for the effort that
for
they
the
put
yeah,
in.
and
Wait,
and
but
they're-
y'all are saying two different things. So you said fucking for free.
Wait,
you
what?
got your car note
No,
paid.
I didn't say fucking. I
Oh,
said
like-
if they do the things, they'll be like, I ain't gonna be working for you for free, working for you. Like if I pay your car note, I'm doing something for you. Mm-hmm. Or if I put forth effort.
Well, it's
I'm-
not immediate ass, but I mean, it would be expected. Like, don't let me pay
why
the
you
last
expect
car
that?
note.
But
No,
why-
I'm just saying. Like, I mean, if I'm paying a
But why
car
is
note,
it
then we go
expected?
to.
We don't go together.
I'm not
just because
paying-
you paying my bills, man.
But
Oh,
the,
no,
the
no,
thing
no,
is
no,
the
wait, then we have
expectation
to-
of when you want it, you want to be able to get it.
Oh no! If you called me right now and said, "Hey, Kyle, I need that car note," I'd be like, "Well, you need to call your man." Click.
That's because we don't go together though.
Right.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like if we're already going together and I paid for the car note, then that may have been on Monday, but you know, maybe not Saturday, but maybe like the next Tuesday when we're both free
All right.
and y'all got a
said,
babysitter.
"Aw."
Then I mean, like, yeah, then can we fuck, please?
Can-
And then you say please.
Shit.
Like you guarantee to get a. I'll
Well, I'm a
think about
cancer.
it.
I mean, shit. You know, I'm sensitive and shit like that.
I don't think about it.
No, if you say you think about it, then guess what's gonna happen in September?
You're gonna be like, hello, I see a
Archie
charge on my
is gonna be
account
calling.
that I
Archie is gonna be calling you.
I
all
see a
day.
charge on my account. It looked like fraud to me.
Oh no, I'll let that one go through. But yeah, I'm gonna spend that
It
next
looked like
350.
fraud to me.
That next 350 is gonna go to the Palestinian. Hey.
So you would have
Why
just
would you
gave her the
spend
20 and been
$350
through
at
with
the
it.
Palisade?
Because it's by the hour, right?
So you're gonna spend all those hours at the Palisade?
I don't know what the inflation is on it. I just remember that it used to
we
be
talking
like.
about inflation right now?
No, I'm just saying. I like back in the late '90s, it was like $10 an hour, and you all like sat there. It was kind of like a McDonald's drive-through, and
At the Palisade?
well,
What?
not that one, but what was the name of that inn? I forgot what it was.
Scottish?
Was it the Scottish?
Y'all are being real hood right now.
Okay,
Yo,
then
yo,
let's.
sweeties. Yo.
I mean, we are talking about a $20 argument, so we should be
This is
pretty
true.
hood.
This is
Yeah,
true.
we
This
do
is
need to
true.
be
This
pretty
is
hood
true.
about
This is
this.
true.
We need to tap into our hoodness about this whole thing.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
that's just really.
So you would have just gave her the $20 and been done with it.
And then if I didn't have it, I would just say I didn't have it.
didn't have it.
Yeah. I mean, now $2,000, then yes, you no.
You need to start collecting money from all these individuals.
Yeah, like we need to
Come
get
through
you a
as a collect-
GoFundMe or something. You know, get on Patreon. Which, by the way, can we just talk about that Patreon information if y'all want to support?
So basically, Sharonda got a haircut. She still has a curl, if you guys can't see.
And a mustache.
Yeah. If you want to support us, I mean, we were going to try to leave that out because we're like, okay, let's stop asking these people about money. All right. But patreon.com/Between Us Girls. And tomorrow, Daniela and I are going to be at the Black Heritage Festival at the George R. Brown. If you're not going, then you're not going to be on Between Us Girls. That's
and if you
all
don't have any money, do not send them a long ass email about who they need to talk to first before they ask you for money. You know,
Right.
you're watching us. That's you know
Us.
us.
Let me find out you on the website. Kyle say, hi, I'm a part of the show. Between Us Girls and Kyle.
I just imposed my face right in the middle,
Just Between Us Girls plus
right
sign
in between
Kyle.
Sharonda's cleavage. Ew. Yeah.
Okay, so let's just
Right.
move on.
Thank you. God damn it.
All this ADD going on.
Okay, so I mean, this is what I kind of felt about it. I was kind of like, you know what? He don't have the $20. Okay, overall, I felt like he didn't have the money.
I agree
Like
with that.
Kyle said.
Yeah.
I also felt like he didn't have to handle her that way. I feel like if he would just would have said, you know what? I just ain't got it right now. Or I just don't feel comfortable right now. But if you want to, you can come over here with me and clean my car out, and then I can give him $20. He can work for it. Something.
I don't know if he was even in
Am
that
I
position.
talking? Damn! So Kyle gonna come on our show and be like, "Wait, anyway, Michelle, I'm sorry, I hate to interrupt you, but I really don't agree with you."
No, I didn't say I didn't agree with you. I agree with you.
Anyway, so let's talk about options. Y'all think everybody has options or not?
I don't know. It don't look good for some people.
Okay, so this is all I have to say. This is like the first thing I'm gonna say, and probably not gonna be the last because y'all know I talk a lot. I talk more than Kyle. He talks a lot. Everybody on My 600-Pound Life has a significant other. So everybody got options.
Well, okay. I think that options is sort of a state of mind. You know, because if you believe that nobody wants you, then you're going to sort of think that that's what's going to produce in your environment. Nobody is going to want you, right?
Or they're going to want you and you're not going to acknowledge that they want you because you're going to be like, nobody wants me.
Either or.
You can be like, I have a best friend. He is my best friend.
It's probably good.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to see
everything.
You're not going to see anything if you actually just really believe. But I mean, like, let's break this down for a little bit. Like, who is at the top of the totem pole in regarding to dating?
Me.
Who has like the most options?
I'm just kidding.
Like, so like
A white man.
Probably, yeah. So, well, I was gonna say, as far as women goes, like women age like mid-20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
And you certain
Girl, I would say really just like early, like 24 to 29 is peak.
yeah.
Because once you hit 30, you be like, fuck, your metabolism start being like.
So like that's like the group of people that have like the most options, right? Assuming that you are in shape.
You don't have to be.
But the more in shape you are,
The
right?
more options,
The
okay.
more options you have, because the more desirable you become.
But see, my argument is not that you have so many options, but that you have options.
So you have the people at the top of the totem pole, 25 to 30 women. Men, you really can't, because men like to date younger.
Yeah.
So they date that younger age because
So those white men at the top, they be like,
right, they like, because it's easier to, especially if you have money, it's easier to control a woman.
No,
That's
easier to control.
it's easier to control a woman that's that age, because a lot of them, they don't necessarily have the thought process or the mindset or whatever, or the mind strength. I'm not wording this right, but they're not
Have
that
the
smart.
mind strength.
I guess.
They not
Professor X ain't blessed them with what he got going.
They're not. You're in your 20s. You're dumb. Like, let's just be real.
Yeah, and you make a lot of
yeah.
stupid ass decisions. too.
Exactly.
You be like, girl, he said that we were just gonna
Exactly.
go up here to this
So
place and
rusty.
eat.
You're
and
not
then you show up at the palace and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
like
like-
you're naive at that age, so
Right.
you're more
100%.
accepting of things, and then you also don't necessarily require a lot of stuff at that age.
Thank you, elevation.
What is elevation? What? Okay, when a woman isn't fat, she has more options and she is more desirable to men on a surface level.
Yeah, so we're not talking about like
But wait, to who? I mean, like, elevation and I didn't wake up with the same wiener.
He said, yeah, I'm talking about you.
anyway. So the point
Yeah.
is like, the more attractive you are, the more options you have, because the more desirable you are to more people.
Yeah.
So the less attractive you are, the less options you have, and the more you have to try in terms of doing other things. Like, you need to have a killer ass personality, and you need to try and like get somebody to like you outside of your looks.
Then you'll be like, you got to bring your resume.
Yeah, you got a Gregory Hines that
You
shit.
do.
Tut, 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 tut,
So
tut.
you got to bring your motherfucking
Hey.
resume. The baby say he going to call in. What's the phone number?
Your options
No.
are slim though. Like, seriously, if
What
you're
is an elevation?
unattractive, your options are a whole lot slimmer.
I know I get my hair cut from the elevation.
I mean-
but that's a barbershop.
Why are y'all
That
so
could be
ADD?
Because it's elevation.
Stop
and it's
it.
not elevation or anything
But you know
like that.
what?
There's no
Let me
accents
find
in
out
it.
you
There's
my new
like-
best friend, because he just said it's a double standard, because it's not like that for men. We don't need looks to catch women. That is an absolute
No.
and total lie.
Men need money.
He didn't say that. That is an absolute and total lie. You added that.
Men that are
because-
ugly, that have money, have all the
Right.
options.
You need money.
To who?
Okay, elevation, you're right. You need money more
No.
than you need looks.
Yeah.
Or some kind of leverage. Like,
And the money is your leverage.
it might not be. You might got something else. You might be
How do
working
you
with an
even-
anaconda.
How do you get to know that if
Dick
this
pics?
is ugly?
Dick pics?
Damn, is that your only asset? It's like, I don't have anything else. I don't
No,
have
I'm
anything
saying,
else.
okay, I'm
Dick on
saying
the
that they need some kind of leverage. Like, okay, I mean,
No.
if it's not going to be money, there's nothing else besides sex. Sex, money. What?
See, I like what Ginger's saying. It looks very. He's talking about his dick. I'm sorry. Let me.
We're getting humble. He's not talking about his dick. He's talking
Yeah.
about a 9-inch dick. Let's not assume.
Well, does he know? How does he know that a 9-inch dick will make a woman humble? Elevation. help
So
us
we
out.
are live on our
Ginger,
Facebook page, and we are reading the comments right now for the people that
Yeah.
are actually tuning in.
Attractiveness
that
isn't solely
Danielle's
based on
embarrassed.
weight, though. A lot of larger women have huge fan clubs. That is
They
correct,
sure do.
Ginger.
They do.
Up,
Because they have that. They have to have like
up until the
swag
AC
about
bill,
it.
up until my AC bill got like just too high, I was with those big girls all the way up
Your
until
AC bill.
yeah, because
Not
you got to
at
keep
all.
it cold. Never mind. Anyways, I'm just saying. I do
I'm
like
not
to-
saying
I
that
do.
larger women are not attractive. I'm not saying that.
No,
They
not at
are.
all.
They're,
I mean,
yeah,
I know plenty of larger women that keep a man.
fine. They fine. as
I'm
hell,
just
too.
simply saying that
They
at
just
the
do.
top of the totem pole, it are women that are smaller and more attractive. That's all I'm saying.
but more attractive.
Yeah, if you have attractive features like symmetrical.
He says only broke men go for fat women.
Hey, that's yeah.
That is so not true. That is
I
so
don't
not
think
true.
so.
That
I think it depends on your. Honestly, and I hate to say it because I feel like some women do it too.
Like
But
if
I feel-
Elevation was a DJ and he said, "If you have $5 in your pocket, put your hands up." I wouldn't. I would just put my hands in a fat girl's pocket. That's right, Elevation. There you go. You win. You win, buddy. You win. Yeah.
But I do feel like there's some correlation between who you approach or want to be with based on looks and your self-esteem.
Yes, because it's all based on how you look and how you feel about yourself.
Right.
Because if you feel highly of yourself, then you think that this person that is like super fine, like Brad Pitt or whatever,
Yeah.
I can get that. You don't think twice about it because you already feel really good about yourself.
And
But
that
if
makes you even more attractive, though.
yeah, and if you don't feel like you are, if you don't feel good about yourself and you don't feel like that's something that's attainable, or why would he be interested in me or whatever, then you wouldn't even go up to him. You know,
You'd be like, you that nigga don't want me.
he don't want me.
No.
No, yeah. If you're gonna read, you might as well just read out loud.
I don't know if I agree. I don't know if I agree with that whole like larger women will get less attention than smaller women. I don't. I mean, Ginger is just bringing up a point.
You're saying basically that large women do have a fan club.
But she said smaller women are likely to get more attention than larger women, but that's true.
No, I mean, for
Like,
anybody
based
who
on the
hasn't had
surface-
sex with a
based on
skinny
the
woman,
surface.
you know how bad
Okay,
that is?
I'll
It's
be
terrible.
when you go out.
Bruising.
Skinny women?
Yeah, bruising happens, man. It's like their pelvic bone is like the spear from 300. That shit is
Wow.
like, yeah.
When you
Rusty,
go out to
our
a club.
resident white man, has a question or a response.
Resident gangster, Rusty. I got your back. Anyway, let's see.
See, you just misspelled cock. Who does that?
Cack. He's trying to say it in a Boston accent. Cack.
Back. Sorry, what did he say, Danielle? Since you're gonna read, are you gonna read out loud?
Sorry, please.
I
'cause
can't
you have the
see
glasses
it.
on.
Okay.
Okay, I think age matters too. Shit, I enjoy a girl that wants to. God damn it.
Hold on, let's go to the video.
Yeah.
It's gonna
No, and I mean, I get that they're not totally equal in that area. Yeah. Man.
I think age matters too. I enjoy a girl that wants to go to the movies and cook spaghetti. Oh, I'm sorry, Rusty. You didn't say cock. You said cook.
Yeah, cook spaghetti.
Cook spaghetti with me 10 years ago. Did show me that waistline and what that mouth do. Exactly. That's what I was saying last week. Because I feel like people always want to be like, oh, women who have kids, this and that. I'm like, you were young once too, and wild. We're the ones who bring the souvenirs, okay? There's a lot of women who've sent their babies back to Jesus. They don't have nothing to show for their wild phase. But that people like, I'm gonna say his name again, Ron, who probably at one time in his life was like, man, all I care about is sex.
Okay, but okay, let's be real. Like, okay, when you first see a person, the only thing you are looking at is their outward appearance. And that is what you are basing on whether or not your level of attractiveness to them and whether or not you want to actually strike up a conversation with them.
Yeah,
That's true.
You don't know anything else about a person. That's all you know. It's like, oh, you know what? I think I want to take her out based on what? How she looks,
Right.
how he looks.
Yeah.
So you don't know anything else. And so that's why a person that looks is physically more attractive on the outside has more options than somebody that is less physically attractive.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Jender's talking about being totally equal in all the other areas.
But you don't know that.
Right.
You won't
Based
know
on
that
what they look
until
like.
you have a conversation with
Right.
them.
And if
But-
they don't look good to you, but that's why I was talking about like the way you kind of carry yourself, because a lot of time that's what might draw.
Yeah,
somebody.
you have a confidence about yourself, the way you walk, or just the way you look, or however you dress, or whatever like that. You have a certain confidence about yourself that is attractive, and that's still based on the outward opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, look at Jill Scott. How many dudes would have sex with Jill Scott even if she wasn't a
Calm
singer?
down.
Put your hand down.
Probably a lot because the way she carries herself.
Yeah, I'm scared she would turn me out.
She probably
This woman
would.
made a song about grits. She is turning dudes out all day. Yeah. Yeah, like no, she is like there's dudes sitting around
Why
right
do you
now
call you
in their efficiency, like going, damn, Jill Scott rode my ass and then made a hit single off of it. You know, and that's what it is. Yeah.
Personally, I'm attracted to confidence and energy. It can come at 190 or 300 pounds. Ginger, stop.
It can't come at
But
300
ain't
pounds
Ginger
for me.
married though?
She is, but she's talking about.
She's looking for a confident.
She can still talk
She's
about
looking
what
for a
she
confident
likes.
side piece.
We,
Yeah. Y'all put me in the middle of this table. I didn't do this.
Anyway, so yeah, about these curls. Let's discuss this.
Let's discuss this.
What are we doing with this hair?
I'm trying to get some options.
You try to get some options with
Plural,
the hair?
plural. Shuns. Because you guys keep talking about options. And my thing is that I feel like everybody has one option.
One option.
No, I'm saying that, you know, people have
See, she said
plural.
Negro. She not even play with you. Okay, so you feel like everybody has at least one. First of all, I'm sweating like a Hebrew.
Even with the rap? The cool
Anyway.
rap? Okay. No, so I'm saying, like, okay, you know, and this is a fucked up way to say it, but, like, they say even a garbage can gets a steak or something like that.
The fuck are you talking about?
You've never heard that? Even a garbage can gets a
I
steak?
feel like it's a white thing.
Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna go with it, you know. A broken clock works
let's
at
just
least
go with
twice
it.
a day and shit
Okay,
like that.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like, there's always that one opportunity for every person to get something.
Okay.
Stephen Hawking could get it,
Stephen Hawking
Once.
has fucking money.
but even before when he was
It's
just
probably
like,
flaccid.
seriously, no, but
Bitch, I'm sorry, did y'all see Anna Nicole Smith and her husband? She was like, I love this man.
you know, but for real, they
I'm
put
gonna twerk this
look
motherfucking wheelchair down the aisle.
after the Reebok pump. They did the same thing with the wiener. They put the
I
little-
know. I
Yeah, it's
order penile implants at work.
Okay, then you know it's like. So for him, he probably
Why
like
do you know that?
he
They put
probably
this
like
thing
breathes
in
in
the
the
ball
tube,
sack and then he go,
look,
and the penis goes.
and then he just has it motorized, and he's like,
I feel like this is terrible because we're speaking ill of the dead.
he's dead.
Yes.
Yes.
Word? Oh, oops, my bad. Sorry, Steven. I don't, whatever.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in
Oh,
peace.
I just told somebody the garbage can at work today. Bet you did.
Okay, so then it's
okay.
not a white thing.
You're right. It's a
Yeah.
country ass person thing.
Okay, so then that's what I'm saying. So like back to this whole option, singular and plural thing.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't think it has anything to do with you being skinny or fat or anything like that. There are a group of men out there that like those big girls. You
Yeah.
know.
They're called chubby chasers.
Well, so. And guess
I'm
what?
not saying it to be
I'm just saying, like,
derogatory.
let's not
I'm just
disrespect.
saying.
Let's not disrespect the chubby chasers, and let's not disrespect the skinny chasers. I personally do not like
Let's not
toothpicks.
disrespect the baby mama chasers because we out here.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and so
Handing
I
out
like.
Capri Suns and
I
shit.
like my
Nigga,
imperfections.
do you need a
know?
Jello?
That's my
Because
thing.
I got Jello right here in my bag.
Look, I don't want boob implants.
I got peanut butter
I
and
like
jelly
the chimps and
sandwiches too.
orangutans.
I'm dead.
I like the stretch marks
Chimps and orangutans.
and the orangutan.
You like them to hang low?
Shit, I'm
talking
fucking
about
35.
breasts?
Yes, I'm saying what I want. Yeah. It's not about what you want. Elevation say he got a 9-inch dick, right? What? Let's see.
He's not talking about himself.
Brother, speak up. Look at them in their
Monica.
eyes. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Monica. Monica gives the best hug. Yes, she does.
Anyway, so everybody has at least one option. There are like 4 million people in Houston, and we're gonna narrow this down to one option.
Per person.
Per person. At least everybody, like, if we just stop allowing people in here in Houston, and then every person before they died had to check off a box to say, did you get laid? And the first box was 0 to 1. All of the cards would be checked off.
The
Like,
fuck are you talking about?
I'm saying
You don't
everybody's gonna
fucking
get
know.
fucked.
That's what
Everybody gonna get
everybody
fucked.
that talks
Everybody's
like,
gonna
you
get
know
fucked in
what?
Houston for sure. People are
Okay,
gonna get
but
fucked in Houston.
I
Yeah.
really feel like people have more than one option.
I know.
Even if they
It's-
don't know it, there is somebody who's like, I'm just gonna sit over here and wait because I know for a fact one day she gonna notice me.
Man, when I was back in the hood, there was a chick that was the same, that actually was darker than the bag of my charcoal. Like, straight up. And she looked like a raggle
What
monster.
that got to do with anything?
No, well, let me finish. So her face looked like the charcoal with the Kingsford K in it and shit. She was like, she had a rough life, but she had,
So you trying to say
like,
that
for real,
black
like, she
fuck
didn't,
and
like,
ugly?
no, for real, like, remember Prometheus when
Look,
they
hey, look
introduced
how many
Alien?
options Big had.
You remember the end of Prometheus, they introduced Alien and shit?
So
Yes, I
because she
remember.
was
Okay, so then, like, she was, like,
That
she
really
came,
made me mad,
like, she
actually.
really had, like, came out and was, like,
I just roll my
waiting
eyes
for
so
Sigourney
bad at
Weaver to
you.
come up. Like, anyways, though, so I'm just saying, but she had a following of dudes that were like, and I know because we lived in this hood ass apartment complex that had this hallway, there was no balconies, and you would see like 3 or 4 dudes and they would come up and be like, shit, there go Tyrell, he knocking. Well, fuck it, I'll come back at 2:30. And they would knock. And it was for this.
Was she hoeing? Trying to say that she was hoeing?
No, because it was free. No, I'm saying like it was free.
It's still hoeing.
Okay,
but she had options. She had options.
If what she wanted was dick, she had options. Yeah.
Y'all don't want dick?
That's not
okay.
Okay, wait. I need to go back. So
yeah,
because she was extra chocolate.
No, not because she was extra. I love my the darker the better. I love them. No, I'm saying that she looked like alien. I was trying to like paint all of the picture, but like just into Prometheus, everybody just watch Prometheus and go straight to the ending when that little dude was like, and that's what she looked like. And her hairline started back here. She had the micro braids in there. Oh. It was almost like Aliens versus Predator had baby,
that's
and
too
then
much going on. That's too much struggle.
Prometheus, but people were knocking on that door all
because she's giving out free ass. And but how old were you at this time?
5.
Okay, but wait. So is that what the 600-pound chick is doing? She's just giving up free ass?
What are you talking about?
You said the 600-pound life or whatever.
Like all of them have.
No, they got one motherfucker that bring them food and.
But they had somebody before they got like big.
But then they like live.
But they get.
I mean,
okay, so they had somebody at 300 pounds.
Right.
But then the nigga was like, I don't know what happened. It just spiraled out of control.
But he's still bringing the number 7 over there.
Right.
So he can get it sideways.
And getting yelled at by Dr. Now. Yes, that's exactly what's happening on that show.
Oh my God.
But I feel like it's pretty terrible to just be like, well, all she doing is fuck. She might be in there.
You know, Rusty's right, because big girls do more stuff. That's right.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a minute. Like
what?
the less attractive you are, the more shit you have to do.
Oh no.
You gotta have 2 pussies.
No.
And a back door.
But you better have a second ass too, because you fat. Stupid as fuck.
Oh man.
Okay, but for real, like, okay, so let's talk about that. Like, have you ever dated somebody that is unattractive, and like, what attracted you to them, and did they do more shit?
I have to say this on live.
Yes.
Damn. Yes, I have.
And then did they do a lot more shit?
Fuck. Let me think.
I will say this: like the ugly dude that I dated, he used to buy all the shit, and I only used to let him go down on me.
So you can always be like, I never fucked you. Shit. So you have to be like, correction, you never penetrated this pussy.
Oh, sorry.
You knocking over the microphone? Don't fuck it up.
So Kyle,
does that remind you of something, baby?
I'm sick of y'all.
But I can imagine it. She got everything from Forever 21 and some head. And
ugly dudes pay all the bills and they give amazing head.
they do.
Who is that said that?
Monica.
I'm not ever dating
because
Monica.
You know why? Because just like with fat girls, they be like, if I don't come with extra, I gotta have a whole satchel worth of bullshit tricks. Yes. I'm finna work on your ass. They be like, here baby, here you go. I got $1,000 in my asshole. And you be like, oh my God, where'd you get this money from? And then they give you like really good head and you be like, you know what? Jonathan is really nice. He is so cool, but you still ugly as fuck.
Right. So you gonna answer this question though, Kyle?
About this ugly girl?
Yeah.
And if she did more stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think. Yeah.
She did more stuff.
Yeah. She did, but she didn't pay no bills though. She was broke as fuck. She had this kid that she hid. She said she didn't have any kids, and then this little motherfucker, she had hid that motherfucker in like a study or closet or something. You. Yeah, no, I shit you not. And so next morning,
she lied about having a child and hid the child. Oh my God, that reminds me of a movie.
No, so I was in the kitchen like the next morning, and then I feel this tug on my boxers, and he was like, Daddy.
Are you my new daddy?
He did not.
Daddy. I promise, with the frog voice and everything. Hey, Daddy. And I went over there and like I walked her into the room. I walked him in the.
Oh,
into the
okay.
room
So now you want to talk shit.
Who was that?
Elevation. Talk about me personally. I don't deal with females from Houston. Well, who the fuck you deal with then, nigga?
All the fine ones, I guess, is what he's gonna say. But there's some fine ass women in Houston.
Who you deal with? We'll wait.
Oh yeah, but the ugly girl, she did do a lot of stuff.
Sexual stuff.
Sexual stuff, yes. Yeah, she
Yeah.
did.
Because that's all they think.
But she didn't do the most stuff. It's actually it was actually a fine ass female that did
The most stuff.
Holy shit! I was like, were you fat in a past life? Because man, everything.
That's crazy. So she fucked like a fat bitch.
Look, y'all can have 5 more seasons with 20 episodes each, with one topic being one sexual act, and her ass went through there and was like, I'm gonna do that one. I'm gonna do that one. She was nasty as fuck. I thought I was going to go to jail for some of that shit. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I don't even know how to.
I was like, and she actually gave me gas money. It was pretty fucking amazing. Yeah.
A pretty girl gave you gas money?
Yes, to come over and shit. I had to go get checked. I was like, there's something wrong with this motherfucker and shit like that.
She
But
must have had low self-esteem.
obviously, but I mean, she was fine as fuck. Yeah.
She didn't think she was fine.
How did you like this wine? I know she didn't finish.
Oh, I poured me some more. No, I like it. I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was. I think it's really smooth and it has a nice little berry flavor to it.
That's very flavored.
Berry.
All I can think about is Jared. First of all, doesn't know the words to these DeBarge songs, but keeps trying desperately. Something.
That's all right. Jared's my dude, though.
Yeah, Jared is a good friend. Yes.
That's cool people.
And I'm buzzed, so there's that.
She
then
been
it works.
drinking. She been drinking.
Yeah, I have a nice little buzz going, so I feel like this is a good wine for if you want to just chill out and like.
Oh,
Let's
What?
settle down.
I give this a 21. I actually really liked it. I think it's well balanced, and I love the smoothness of it, and I like the berry flavor. Like it has, like the aftertaste of it is kind of berry-ish. Like I don't know, raspberry or something. I don't know. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I felt it in your spirit. It's okay. Just no.
Can I say it? Can I talk it?
Go
She
ahead.
was
Speak.
working part-time at a 5 and dime. Her boss was Mr. McGee. He had told her several times that he didn't like her kind because she was a bit too leisurely. I was gonna sing it.
Oh, the name of the wine again is Gnarly Head 1924 limited edition. It is a red wine blend, double black. Yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna give it a 20. I liked it. It was very smooth. It did have that berry flavor. And Jared's gonna talk to Fernando about his mommy. I hope so. I want you to so bad, hon. Okay, so I'm gonna give it, like I said, what did I say, 20? Yeah. Okay, it was very smooth. It didn't have that nasty aftertaste that I usually hate about red wines.
Yeah.
I
It has,
liked it.
it has like a sweetness to it on the back end. Yeah.
But which is like the berry, like
Yeah.
it's kind of like
yeah.
it's real.
It's really good. I actually really like
Let me
this.
see it real quick.
I actually really like this blend. It's pretty good.
The heart of the Prohibition era and wine's darkest hour when it was deemed illegal. It also was
my
the
God.
year.
So fucking
But
dramatic.
yeah, okay, basically, whatever. Crafted from a blend of varieties, our limited edition 1924 Double Black delivers dark, rich fruit flavors, like we said. Alluring spice, it did, but it wasn't
It has a little-
overpowering.
yeah, it has a light spice to it.
And a
Like, you can
deep,
taste,
full
like,
body.
You can taste a little bit of the pepper.
That's what she said.
But it was full body because it was like, I always describe full bodied wines as kind of thick. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And it
yeah.
was good. It was
Yeah.
oh, and I'm just smiling. It was good. It was good. Whatever.
Okay, bye.
Thank you for joining us on Between Us Girls. But don't keep it a secret. Listen and share with everyone you know. See you next week.